Welcome to the Dog House.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the WWF Attitude Era Universe. I'm back here on Monday Night Raw after the WWF In Your House pay-per-view. What a pay-per-view it was. We had some great matchups, including the WWF champion Shawn Michaels defending successfully against the British Bulldog. And talking to Shawn Michaels, here he is, the WWF champion. After a hard-fought battle, he's making his way into the ring. Yeah, on Monday Night Raw, still the WWF champion. And he's going to talk to Jim Ross very shortly here about that match at In Your House. Shawn Michaels, congratulations on successfully defeating the British Bulldog at In Your House and retaining the WWF Championship. Well, thank you, JR. It was always going to be a hard battle going up against the Bulldog, but in the end, the Heartbreak Kid was able to hit some sweet chin music, and it was night-night for the Bulldog. We know there was a rematch clause in the contract, so do you expect the British Bulldog to challenge for the WWF title again at the King of the Ring? Well, if Jim Cornette has anything to do with it, then I'm sure the Bulldog will. Hold on a minute here. Let me tell you something that a man of your intellect may not be aware of. Yes, there was a rematch clause in the contract. However, if you actually took the time to read it before you signed it, you would know that the rematch was the Camp Cornette, which means any of my clients can challenge you, Shawn Michaels, to the WWF Championship at the King of the Ring. And boy, do I have something big lined up for you. You know, Corny, it doesn't matter if it's the Bulldog or Owen Hart. I've beat them both before, and with the clique behind me, I will do it again. There isn't no man out there who's willing to dig deep enough to take this WWF Championship away from the Heartbreak Kid. So Corny, bring your best, and I will see you at the King of the Ring. Okay, so there we have it. There will be a WWF title match at In Your House, as the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels would defend the WWF Championship against an unknown opponent as of yet. Time will tell to see if that's Owen Hart, maybe the British Bulldog. It will be a member of Camp Cornette. That's all we know at this stage. But let's carry on with the action here on Monday Night Raw, as Phineas Godwin prepares to take on Bart Gunn of the Smoking Guns. So these two teams will lock up at King of the Ring, as the Smoking Guns will put the WWF titles on the line against the Godwins. But for now, it's one-on-one action, as it's Phineas Godwin facing Bart Gunn. So both men lock up in the middle of the ring. Phineas Godwin shows that strength as he throws Bart Gunn across the canvas. Now he scoops him up and into a nice backbreaker, and again, and then just flings him back across the ring. So he's showing some good strength early on. Here is Phineas. Bart Gunn looking to fight back, but Phineas blocks it, follows up with a hard right hand of his own. Bart Gunn, well, you don't really want to try with fists with Bart Gunn. It's one of the most dangerous strikers here in the whole of the World Wrestling Federation, and he shows his strength there as he just picks Phineas up off his feet with ease and just drops him face first into the canvas. Oh, and he's got an early 2 count here. It's nearly an early victory for the Smoking Guns. There's this preview here to the King of the Ring. Whereas at the King of the Ring, it will be both Phineas and Henry O. Godwin against Billy and Bart Gunn, the Smoking Guns, for the WWF Championship. Now, it might be worth just to point out, at ringside, we also do have Henry Godwin. We also do have Hillbilly Jim with Phineas, and the Smoking Guns, you've got Billy and Sonny on the outside. It's the action in the ring we're focusing on at the moment, as it's Phineas taking it to Bart Gunn, as he drags him now across the ring. I thought he might look for a pin, but he doesn't. In fact, he just, great strength, picks him up and then just slams him down hard into the canvas. There's the cover. Is it all over? 1, 2, 3. Bart Gunn somehow gets that shoulder up That was so close to a 3 count. Is Phineas now just stalking Bart Gunn? Perhaps looking for some sort of finisher. He does. No, Bart reverses it into a beautiful, almost like DDT. As the cover. 1, 2, 3. No, again Phineas kicks out. 2.5 count. There's Bart Gunn for you. Enough there to put Phineas away. There's Bart now up to the top. Onto the top rope. Looking for that leg drop, but Phineas able to move out the way. And is that the opening that Phineas needed? Maybe not, because Bart Gunn hits back with a nice clothesline and cuts any momentum Phineas had going. And that just drops him face first into the canvas. As now he goes back up to the rope. Will he look for that leg drop perhaps one more time? And this time he hits it. That leg drop off the top rope, it might be all over. But the rope break saves Phineas Godwin there. Because I'm pretty sure it would have been all over, bar that rope break. And now Phineas looking to take advantage. As he has Bart Gunn up here, nice strength into this vertical suplex. And just slams him down hard into that canvas. The big right hand. And it just almost like an atomic drop, and then he just drops him. And then he picks him up using his leg to help him lift up Bart Gunn. Look at the strength of Phineas Godwin. And then just drops him face first to the middle of the ring. And again showing it's not a fluke, as Phineas looks for it one more time. Showing great strength here. It's this hog farmer. And now he's just stalking. Yet again stalking Bart Gunn. He went for it earlier, but this time he hits it. There's the cover. 1, 2, 3. No, Bart Gunn somehow kicks out. It looked like it was the 3 count. Now Bart Gunn reversing. And it's a back suplex. And down goes Phineas. Is that Phineas's chances of winning this match done? Maybe not, because he's falling out of this. With some big elbows. That's Phineas now. Once again looking for that stalling vertical suplex. Perhaps been watching the British Bulldog in your house, and he hits that beautiful suplex. That's a big move. And there's the strength again as he picks him up off his feet and almost into that front powerbomb. And there's the cover. Phineas. 1, 2, 3, and there it is. And what a victory for Phineas Godwin, as the Godwins get one over on the Smoking Guns as they head towards that King of the Ring battle. And it's the Godwins with the advantage. But if that happens at King of the Ring, we're going to have new WWF Tag Team Champions. I'm sure Bart Gunn isn't going to want a repeat of that. And Billy and Bart are going to have to sort something out with Sonny if they want to make sure they hold on to those WWF titles at King of the Ring. Here we go then, main event time here on Monday Night Raw. As he's making his way into the ring, it's the original dentist wrestler. It's Isaac Yankem, DDS, brought into the World Wrestling Federation by none other than Jerry the King Lawler. This dentist looking to cause havoc here in the World Wrestling Federation. But he's going to have his hands full tonight, that's for sure. Oh, and this is why. As the bell chimes throughout the arena and the lights dim, it means the arrival of the one and only, the Phenom of the World Wrestling Federation. It's The Undertaker, accompanied by his manager, Paul Bearer. Well, there's not quite any scene like it in all of wrestling. Watching the dead man make his way down to the ring as he prepares for battle here on Monday Night Raw. Well, any of those who are lucky to have seen this in person, you can definitely feel the chill up the spine when you're live in the arena. It's the Undertaker, quite like no other we've ever seen in the World Wrestling Federation. I'd just like to take this time to thank you for watching. As always, really do appreciate you tuning in. If you could support the channel, if you could give me a like, maybe some comments, and subscribe, hit the notification button, that's why you'll know when the next videos are out. Really do appreciate you stopping by and watching the Attitude Era universe. But that's enough of that, let's get ready, and here we go. As these men, these two Goliaths lock up, and it's Isaac Yankem taking it to the Undertaker early on. Now these two men, physically imposing, very similar to each other actually. Physically, if you looked at them, you might think they were brothers. As Isaac Yankem taking it to the Undertaker early on, working on that arm, perhaps trying to take away that strength of the Undertaker. It's quite impressive start here by Yankem. As he's taking it to the dead man, not many people are able to stand toe to toe with the Undertaker, and then he just picks him up, just slams him face first into the canvas, and he's looking for the upset, but not quite. The Undertaker kicked out with ease on that one as he moves out the way. Oh, and there's the quickness of the Undertaker. For such a big man, he's quick as a cat. And there's the leg drop. Went for the drop kick, but Yankem showed a bit of quickness of his own, able to move out the way. And just hits a hard right hand and floors the dead man. It's quite impressive actually early on here by Isaac Yankem. Don't think the crowd expected this, as he's certainly standing toe to toe with the Undertaker, as he just picks him up and just slams him face first. Well, the Undertaker at King of the Ring is going to go one-on-one with Goldust for the Intercontinental Championship. However, he's got to get through Isaac Yankem, which at the start of this match might be easier said than done. However, the Undertaker now looking to take control as he's up on the top rope, and he walks them ropes like nobody else does here in the World Wrestling Federation. And there's the cover. 1, 2, only a 2 count. So Isaac Yankem able to kick out. Now the Undertaker preparing to meet. Just stop there because he's perhaps looking for that tombstone power driver. There it is, he's hit it. And it could be all over early on. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. No, Isaac Yankem kicks out of the tombstone. Well, Yankem's definitely putting on a performance here. Gotta give him credit as the Undertaker hits that running leg drop. But as I was saying earlier, Undertaker preparing to battle Goldust at King of the Ring for the Intercontinental Championship. It should be a really interesting match because we know Goldust relies on those head games to get into the head of his opponent. But can you do that against the Undertaker, who's probably the master of playing head games? So it's going to be a really interesting matchup at King of the Ring. I'm so looking forward to that one. But as for tonight, it's Yankem continuing to impress here against the Undertaker. But the Undertaker hits a nice back body drop as he caught Isaac Yankem charging towards him. And there's the pin. 1, 2, just a 2 count. Undertaker starting to get a bit frustrated, trying to pull back. What do I have to do to put this man away? Which I'm not sure many people would have expected coming into this one. Goes for the elbow drop, but Yankem moves out the way. What's Yankem got lined up here? It's a nice side slam. And he's got the dead man reeling a bit here. And are we going to see an upset on the cards? I mean, if Yankem pulls out the victory here tonight, perhaps it will be Yankem who goes to face Goldust and the King of the Ring as he looked for the pin, but it was only a 2 count. It's going to take more than that to put the dead man away. Seems to take a little bit slow, getting to his feet now. But there's a reversal, nice jawbreaker. He scoops up Yankem into a nice backbreaker. And there's the cover. 1, 2, just a 2 count. Well, Undertaker saying should be a 3, but it definitely wasn't. It was only a 2 count. Do apologise for the sirens in the background there. So Undertaker now scoops up and slam. It's hard Yankem, and it's that running leg drop. As the Undertaker looking to take more control of this match, but Yankum sweeps the leg and hits a nice leg drop of his own. And they're just stomping away at the Undertaker. And then a final stomp to the head. And that just looks like he's raking the eyes of the dead man, but the rope break comes to the rescue. But it's a lovely big right hand. As the Undertaker falling back. Scoops up Yankum, slams him down. Perhaps looking for the hat trick of leg drops. He does, he hits it. Now the Undertaker stalking Isaac Yankum, waiting for him to get to his feet. Perhaps looking for the tombstone power driver. And he does, he hits it. And there's the cover. But it's the ropes that save Isaac Yankum. While the Undertaker hit the tombstone, he thought it was all over, but the rope break saved Isaac Yankum for now. But he's the roiling on the wall because the Undertaker walking those ropes and then comes down hard across the back of Isaac Yankum. Again waiting for Yankum now to get to his feet. Looking for that tombstone power driver for the third time. Hits it. I don't think the ropes are going to save Isaac Yankum this time. There's the cover. 1, 2, 3, and it's all over. We'll give credit to Isaac Yankum. He put up a good fight here. But in the end, the Undertaker was too much. And it's a great victory for the Undertaker as he looks to head towards King of the Ring, as his eyes are set on the Bizarre One Goldust. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Please tune in for the next episode. Take care everyone. Bye bye.